Good morning. Live. Twitter. Live. AMD. Microsoft Meta. Cool. View. Send now. All right. All right. Good morning. I'm going to trade before FOMC minutes. There's a high probability that I'm not going to trade the minutes. I might sit here and look for something. But very high probability that I do not trade the minutes. I personally don't like trading them. I'd rather wait for the actual FOMC announcement. So, good morning, everybody. Eric, Joseph, Ty, Lewis, Ron, Don, Buxton, Lance, Noel, Yuval, Pokemon and Speed Builds, Perkins, Mark, Jerry, David, CeeLo. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July. But let's just hop right into it. Let's make the computer not explode. There we go. All right, so let's hop into it. So as we talked about on Monday, ES has supply right here. What has ES not been able to break through? Supply. 1 hour supply, 30-minute supply. We have the supply zone all the way through here. Boom. Demand that we talked about has been broken. The next demand zone is all the way down here. So we can just extend that to the right. And then let's clean this chart up real quick so you guys can see better. There we go. All right, let's zoom out to a 4-hour. And as always, you guys know the drill. Make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 100 people in here, 26 likes. Remember, we want to hit 200 likes. That is the goal. 200. I know you guys can do it. But I do not know why the market is pulling back. If anybody knows any market-specific news that could be leading to this breakdown, make sure to post it in the chat. And let me check the economic calendar real quick. Mortgage applications at 7, factory orders at 10, FOMC minutes at 2. Cool. All right, so I like demand down here for a bounce. Way down there. Only good fib I see is pivot low, pivot high. That's going to be way down there. Yeah, so those are the fibs that I like. Chart's getting a little messy. A little messier than I'd like it to be. But we can go ahead and delete that. Let's go down to a 1 hour, see if there's any other fibs. Pivot low, pivot high. This one I really like right here. Let's go ahead and delete that one. I mean, we could test it. Just really depends on the FOMC minutes. But I like this one right here. Right at demand. That's a high probability bounce, 50% retracement right at demand. So I like this entire zone right here. And if we really start to pull for FOMC minutes, then take that pivot low, pivot high right there. So we can actually go ahead and delete that because price already broke through it. Here's our next demand zone. This was the previous overnight low. So we're going to, keep that. Boom. Depending when we find a low point, we can take this high to the low. Again, it just depends when we end up finding the low and start bouncing. Then we can look for a reject. But as of right now, if I'm going to like a reject, it's probably back up in supply. We have a little supply right there. But yeah, probably back all the way up there. Yes, once the market opens, we're live in voice and we trade in there through voice. This previous low, we broke below there. So, I mean, yeah, this is the area that I like. That's my high probability bounce. But that is everything on ES. Let's take a look at SPY. Again, might have to play the ES levels and then just trade SPY options. Just because I don't do supply and demand on SPY and QQQ, only the futures. Let's see though, if I am going to look for a bounce. That's the high. Let's take this low to this high right here. 440 to 439.92 is going to be my area. And then 438.90. Go ahead. Actually, no. We want to keep that 430. Where was that? Oh, wait. 430 is way down. Never mind. So, yeah, I mean, those are my bounce areas. Here's our previous overnight low. Go ahead, delete this. Cool. No good rejects right now. That's everything on SPY. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. We got 170 people in here, 54 likes. Remember, if you guys want that watch list, we got to run it up to 200 likes. And you guys get it. So let's take a look at NQ. Try to break above here. Pretty much double topped. Flushing to the downside if I'm going to look for a bounce. We have two different areas. Pivot low, pivot high. Pivot low, pivot high. So way down there. Cool. Those are the only bounces I'm seeing. No demand on the 4 hour. A little bit of demand right here on the 1 hour. Some market so we know. And boom. Cool. Yep, that's pretty much it on NQ for the time being. Let's take a look at QQQ. Right now we're just doing SPY, QQQ, ES, NQ, and then we'll get to the individuals. Don't you worry. Delete that. Try to break above. Double top. Pivot low. Pivot low. Pivot high. And then this one all the way down here. What are we trading at? 368. I mean, we could hit this one possibly. To go up to 61.8. Go ahead and delete these. These are old. There we go. So yeah, 3 different bounces. Again, it depends how price action reacts when we hit the area. If it just breaks through, obviously we're not going to bounce it. But those are my bounces right now. Maybe, I mean, we kind of already broke below and retested it. So, I don't know. I was thinking a possible reject off of, what was this, Monday's low, like 369. But, I don't know. We'll see. So that is it on SPY, ES, NQ, and QQQ. Let's take a quick look at SPX, see where that's trading at. We do have a nice gap on SPX. So, I mean, maybe if we like really started to sell off, I'd be interested in this gap fill. Down to like 4,400. So about a 22.5 move to the downside. So definitely interested in that if that ends up happening today. Now let's take a look at some individuals, see what we're liking, what we're not liking, and then we'll go from there. Apple. Retesting that 4-hour 21 EMA, I mean, that's personally probably where I would have looked for a bounce, but because it's already happening, obviously we're not going to take that. Might get a deeper pullback, but nothing that I'm crazy about on Apple today. Skip over that. Got a little channel going on AMD right here. But again, nothing I'm super interested in. Amazon cannot hold that 131.50. So the daily. Still interested in that 21 EMA for a bounce. 126.11. So, gonna wait for that one, but again, nothing there. Boeing still watching. No dice. Baba, don't care about that. Coin. Check the 4-hour. How's everybody's 4th of July? Good, bad, do anything fun? Sleep all day? Good morning, Rebecca. Channel members as well. I greatly appreciate all of you. Yeah, so not interested in coin. Skip over that. Costco. Nice little ripper. Google. Don't really care about. IWM don't care about. Man, there's like no individual setups today. Meta, not interested in. Microsoft. Looks like it's forming a head and shoulders, but again, no dice. Netflix. Okay, this could come into play today because we were talking about it on Friday. This gapped up, market pulled back. So I would actually be pretty interested in this if the market got some strength. So, Netflix. Only individual I'm liking so far. Nothing on NVDA. Spent it by the lake. I like it. Nice and relaxing. Video not too interested in. PayPal. That I'm actually still interested in. We took a nice trade on PayPal on Monday. So ideally looking for the continuation on this thing. So might just look for an uptrend entry on this. It did break that daily cup and handle that we've been talking about for like the last week and a half. So still very interested in PayPal. Ideally looking for a pullback so I can get long for a swing. But I think I want to watch PayPal just for an uptrend entry. PayPal. QQQ we already got. Roku we don't care about. Shopify don't care about. Snow don't care about. Tesla. Holding up while the market's weak. That's what we like to see. Surprised it's not squeezing. There it is. All right, Tesla. Relative strength compared to the overall market. Somebody asked about Rivian. And it's just ripping. I mean, a bounce down at 19.5. That's the only thing I would be interested in personally. There's no good fibs. Right at that resistance. I mean, if you want to watch it, I would look for a bounce around that 1 hour 21 EMA because it hasn't been tested. If you want to breakout trade, 21.2, but personally, I'm not a big fan of breakouts anymore. So I would rather go for the bounce. Oh yeah, SPY and QQQ, I think they do have gaps to the downside. Hold on. I think they're daily gaps. Yes. Here, all the way down to there. Yeah. True. Thank you for reminding me. Might have just invalidated our fibs. Got a lot of different areas in here. I mean, again, we could bounce before filling the gap, but the market favors trying to fill the gap. And the issue is, NQ does not have a gap. So, we'll see. We will see. But that's it on SPY. Or actually, let's take a look at SPY. Gotta get the gap there. Yeah, entry. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 200 people in here, only 90 likes. We gotta get the poll up. Did you like the video? There we go. There's the poll. All right, gap entry. Gap fill. All right, break below 441.11. I mean, we do have room that we can trade to the downside, and then we can watch these areas as possible bounces all the way down into the gap fill. Same thing with QQQ. So we can get some room to the downside. We already did SPY. That's why you guys got to tune in right in the morning as soon as I go live, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So let's see, that's SPY, QQQ. And then as far as individuals, we like Netflix, PayPal, and Tesla. Thank you. Hit 54K overnight. Appreciate it. Second channel hit 3K and it's finally monetized. So after what, 2.5 months, 3 months on the second channel, it finally got monetized. So that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty interested in these gaps on SPY and QQQ. Not really any amazing rejects on watch, so we'll keep that on the side. We'll see. Now, as far as individuals, Netflix doesn't look too bad, but I think I'm more interested in Tesla and PayPal. Let me take a look at the liquidity on Netflix. I mean, the spreads aren't too bad for the 450s. Hmm. 50. Doesn't look too bad. We're going to keep that on the side. We'll see. PayPal, same thing. I want to look for an uptrend entry on this. Second channel is Trading with Brandon. So here's the link. Or we're about to hit 3K on the second channel, my bad. Here is the link to that. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Less than 30 subscribers away from 3K. So definitely make sure you guys go click that subscribe button. And when I upload my trading on the small account, that's where I upload it. So PayPal possibly. Possibly. But what I do like is this Tesla, and I like the relative strength that it has. I don't know where that level came from. Here's our pre-market high. Yesterday's low. Take a look at the Tesla options. Little pricey. Obviously gonna be a little cheaper today. Let's see, the 285s. Have a good amount of liquidity in there. So yeah, I think Tesla's gonna find its way to the list, especially with the relative strength. I think we're gonna go Tesla, Netflix, or Tesla, PayPal, maybe Netflix. So let's put that over here so I remember it. Boom. Netflix, PayPal, Tesla. Awesome. Awesome. So, what time is it? 8:26. Let's give the market a few more minutes before we start finalizing any levels. Let me check my economic calendar, make sure there's nothing at 8:30. Nope, nothing at 8:30. Cool. Yeah, let's give it a few minutes. If you guys got questions, feel free to ask. And then we will go from there. I think if I'm going to watch a reject, it's probably in this area right here, around 44.80. Seems to be the only area of previous support that we haven't tested yet as resistance. We just broke through it. So let's just go ahead and mark this so we have it. Possible rejection zone, we'll see. But no good fibs for rejects. No good fibs. With SPX, I'm interested in the gap fill to the downside. But again, gonna watch those fibs just in case price tries to bounce. But I would favor the gap fill over anything. So we'll see. How many likes we at? 121. We need 80 more. I know you guys got it in you. Small account trading today? Yes. Yes. Apple, honestly, not too interested in it. It's sitting at the bounce that I wanted. So no dice there. Yep, break below the gap entry. Ideally, we are looking for it to fill to the downside. Obviously, I'm not going to ride the entire gap fill. Going to take profits on the way down. Move my stop loss. If it hits my stop loss, then I'm out. But the gap fill is at 441.11. And then the fibs might be used as price targets. We'll see. Second book is probably going to be out at the end of the month or early next month. Very close. I'm so excited for you guys to read it. So excited. Let's see, 829. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep PayPal on the side today. I don't know. Netflix or PayPal? One of the two. They're both strong. They both have relative strength. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling today. Yes, there is a gap fill on SPX. Right there. What's up? Make sure to check out my supply and demand videos. I talk about why I use ES and NQ. All right, let's Did everything just misprint? Nice little misprint right there. Nice, nice. All right, let's get SPY and QQQ out. Alrighty, SPY. Mainly watching the daily gap. 441.11 down to 438.28. I will be watching the fibs at 439.92 and 438.89 as potential bounces. But ideally would like to see the gap be filled. Cool. There's SPY. Again, ideally we're looking for the gap fill. Rejects to be announced. Obviously, we don't have any good rejects right now. QQQ. Just go ahead and delete that for the time being. Gap could get filled off of FOMC minutes too. It's definitely a possibility. Could just sit here, consolidate, and then once FOMC minutes comes out, then we can actually start moving. That's definitely a possibility. Boom. QQQ. Same thing, more interested in the gap fill today. Entry at the break of 367.23 down to 365 to 364.9. Potential bounces at 366.57 and 365.52. But again, more interested in the gap fill. Cool. Let's see, why is the gap entry 441.11? That was the low of the day. Go to the daily time frame. That was a low. So here's the low, here's the high, here's the empty space. So there's SPY, QQQ, but also we got to keep in mind the futures don't have gaps. So we'll see about those bounces. Maybe they don't even come into play. Who knows? We could just bounce and uptrend all day. But here's my rejects up here. I don't see anything else. I don't see any good fib rejects. So we'll wait for that. Maybe look for like an intraday fib reject. If it ends up giving us that opportunity to find a clear-cut pivot high, pivot low. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Are we getting close to 200 likes? We're at 144. Guys are slacking today. 56 more. And then you guys get it. Yeah, I like Tesla. Netflix, maybe. PayPal's pulling back. Let's see. Pivot low, pivot high. We already hit that 61.8. I mean, that 67.5 doesn't look bad. We'll see. Good morning. PayPal. Tesla. I think Tesla's like the only other one that I'm really seeing right now that I want to put on the watch list. Netflix and PayPal to be determined. We'll see. They both look strong if the market were to get strong, but not any like good setups. Tesla, there's actually a setup. One second. All right. All right. Could also look for a bounce at a break and reclaim of this 275.11 on Tesla, which was Monday's low. Definitely a possibility. Okay, let's get Tesla. Boom. Tesla. Holding relative strength compared to the overall market. I will be interested in uptrend entries or a break and reclaim. Or I'll say like a spike. Spike and reclaim of 275.11 for longs. Okay. There's Tesla. And then, like I said, PayPal and Netflix, they're going to be on the side. Not too sure which one I want to pay attention to right now. Probably we'll know a little closer to market open, but Netflix hit that bounce I would have preferred. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just depends on the spreads. Typically, Netflix likes to have pretty wide spreads. So right now I like SPY, QQQ, Tesla, maybe PayPal, maybe Netflix. We'll see. Head back on over to the futures. If you guys want to screenshot the future levels, feel free. I'm not going to type them out. So give you guys a couple seconds to screenshot that in case you want it. And then I'll move on over to NQ if you want to screenshot. There we go. All right, let's head on over to NQ. Again, not going to type this out, but if you guys want it, feel free to screenshot it. And then we're getting close. 31 more. Oh. I don't know. All I know is right now, SPY, QQQ, Tesla are my go-tos today. Take a look at Apple. Any other questions you guys got for me while we're kind of just sitting here and waiting? Waiting to see if the market moves. Again, remember, we do have FOMC minutes today. Which, I actually haven't checked the Fed rate hike futures in a minute, so let's see. Let's see what they're thinking. July 26th. They're expecting us to get a single rate hike. This FOMC on July 26th. They're expecting us to pretty much stick at that too, right after, as of right now. I didn't do any swings on PayPal. We only day traded it on Monday. Only day traded it, no swings. Besides the equity on my long term. Which I added that on Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday at 3:54. All right, all right. Let's see. 29 more. You guys are getting close, and then I'll drop you the watch list. Remember, 200 likes, and then you guys get that watch list. Again, you can watch Netflix for the break. That's probably going to be a side watch. And then PayPal. Honestly, just going to look for an uptrend entry. No. Again, I did not do any swing trades on PayPal. I only did equity. We day traded it on Monday. That's it. I think I'm more interested in this 275 spike. And then reclaim. But while we are sitting here, for you guys are running up to 200 likes, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if you guys are interested in learning more about my overall day trading and swing trading strategy, how to find bounces, rejects, support and resistance, price targets, the indicators I use, specific day trading and swing trading setups I look for, and so much more, make sure you guys check out my book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, on Amazon using this link right here and get prepared for book number 2 that is on the way. If you do want to read book number 2, you're definitely going to need book number 1 to fully understand book number 2. So that is the link right there to the Amazon link. Make sure you guys definitely check it out. Let's see. It depends on the setup. If it's a weekly setup, I'll go further. If it's a daily setup, I'll go closer. If it's a monthly setup, I'm going way far out. Just depends on the setup. Kind of annoyed that Tesla wanted to do that. I hate when we get misprints. Hate misprints. 2 in a row on SPY. Alrighty. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. 11 more. And then if you're in Team Bull, I'll decide between PayPal and Netflix a little later. Yes, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure to tune in every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, where I go live here on this YouTube channel. Create a completely free watch list for you guys. Completely free, free 99. Give you guys that fire education. 8 more. You guys are getting close today. Let's see, let's rename this 7523. Boom. Boom, boom. Any other questions? I mean, if you're a small account, you still have to follow where your invalidation point is. So you would just have to get really good sniper entries. Yes, free 99. Free 99. I mean, I personally take that $200 and invest it in yourself and buy some trading books and other educational content is what I would personally say to do with the 200. Because the money you invest in yourself is going to pay 10x, 100x, actually infinite x. So that's just my personal opinion. Boom, there's 200 likes. You guys did it. All right, so just because I'm sitting here and kind of waiting between Netflix and PayPal, I don't have it typed up yet, but if you are in Team Bull, then you guys will get that whenever I decide between Netflix or PayPal. So as far as what I have right now, SPY, QQQ, Tesla. Again, if you're in Team Bull, you'll see it here in a little bit. But I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Option trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. How many licks does it take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop? I would say 3,281, if I had to guess. So here is SPY. Again, no good rejects. We could just uptrend all day. That's definitely a possibility. But I'd like to see that gap. SPY, QQQ, and then Tesla. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, that's a watch list today. Nothing crazy. But keep in mind, we do have FOMC minutes today. Market could be a little choppy, and then we can finally see some movement at FOMC minutes. We'll see. But I don't know. We shall see. Anyways, I'm going to go make some breakfast. I haven't eaten this morning yet, and I'm super hungry. So, again, make sure you guys are subscribed. I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. 700 plus free videos on my channel teaching you on how to trade. So if you're not subscribed and you're not tuning in, you're missing out on that fire education and fire levels. But other than that, I will talk to everybody tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And if you're in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 20 minutes. Everybody have an amazing day. I hope everybody prints. I'll see you guys.